I'm sure you've seen by now, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have been insane with shiny Pokemon. It feels like, everybody's getting shiny Pokemon. It seems super duper easy. It is. I mean, like, in my opinion, yeah, we've got this mass outbreak method, and finding shinies is super simple, and it's wonderful. And seeing the new shiny Pokemon for the new generation of Pokemon, these brand new mons and stuff, has been exciting as well. It's been great. I love searching out shiny Pokemon, but in the past, it's, always like, it felt Herculean in the fact that, like, it took a bit of effort and stuff. It felt like, time, patience, stuff like that. And then I feel like with BDSP, when I came out, I was like, this is the easiest way to shiny Pokemon. This is crazy. I hope they don't, patch it or change it. And then, Legends Arceus came out with the mass outbreaks, and I was like, this is a crazy, easy way to hunt for shinies. Like, I hope they never change this, whatever. We're so lucky. And then Scarlet and Violet come out, and it's like, the mass outbreak method is, oh my gosh, I hope they don't patch this or change this, because this is the easiest way to get shinies. Yeah. Either way, it's been really fun. And so far, actually, the first shiny I got in the game was a shiny Snorunt, and it was in the overworld, and as you probably know, Scarlet and Violet have their shiny Pokemon just out and about with no indication or cue that they're shiny in your presence, which is, how it's like it's natural like that, let's say, I mean, it's just, they're out there. You don't get like the sparkly, like brrr, some sort of noise. They're just out there, which is interesting. We finally have that. But yeah, I ran into a random shiny Snover. It seems like the odds, like, even just randomly encountering shiny Pokemon is like up and about. Perhaps because it's just loading a lot of Pokemon all the time, but I got shiny Hoppip in my early on, like in this French playthrough of the game and stuff. And then when I actually started hunting, I was looking for a shiny Finizen, and I got that through the mass outbreak method. And yeah, basically what you're doing with this method is, essentially, there's going to be a mass outbreak of Pokemon. There's, sometimes question marks. When I first saw the question mark, I had no idea what it was because I didn't read Nurse Joy's, tips. I was breezing past it. And I think my first thought was like, oh, do you think this is one of the past? I'm like, what is this question mark thing that's, formming? But no, it just means you don't have, Pokedex data for that Pokemon. But, once you do, you should see the icon and you'll be like, oh, look at that. There's a mass outbreak of them. Let me go check it out. And then once you do that, you go over there and then you want to knock out 60 Pokemon. And thankfully, that's pretty easy to do with the Let's Go feature. You just send out your Pokemon and they battle and battle until you get to around 60. That's when the odds are best, okay? You want 60 knockouts and whatnot. Sometimes I would just sell all my drops from a Pokemon. Like, for example, Flittle has, Flittle whatever. I would get rid of all of it, and then when I kill or knock out a Flittle, yeah, you get one each time. And so I would keep track. If I ever lost count, I'd be like, oh, 60 Flittles, I'm here, I'm good. But yeah, once you do that, then you're going to picnic reset or just spawn and come out. So you can do this with leave the town, come back, different stuff, and there's going to be new Pokemon that spawn and whatnot. Or you can just enter into a picnic and then get out of a picnic, and then that's going to spawn more Pokemon. And so basically you get a ton of Pokemon in the same area and stuff. You just do a quick check, a run through, and then you do it again. And it doesn't take long. Like I said, there's a lot of Pokemon that make their debut and stuff. And so far, I got, like I said, I eventually got my shiny Finizen. I was super pumped at this purple little Poipus. That's very cool. Can't wait to evolve it so it doesn't change very much and has a hero form. That's very, very interesting. But yeah, Finizen is cool. And then I was super excited to hunt out for Glimmet. I really love this Pokemon. Ever since I saw it. And look, it just looks so silly with these mouse outbreaks too. I mean, these things are just floating around in the air. There's tons of them. It's also kind of hard to see them, and I was stressed out. I was like, I don't know what the shiny looks like. And so I was always paranoid about missing it. But yeah, I basically, you go around and you check each one and stuff. You can always probably just look up, the shiny beforehand. as well to make sure you kind of know what you're looking for. Because, you know, sometimes Pokemon will just barely change the shiny and you don't know. But thankfully, Glimmet was a pretty cool shiny, I'd say. I mean, like, yeah, when I first saw it and I was like, there it is. And it took a little while. It took a bit, but not that long. Yeah, easy peasy. So you get I got the shiny Glimmet with the little light blue leaves and stuff like that and the darker blue body. I thought it was really cool to have, and then I evolved it. I think that the shiny Glimmer is really cool to have. Like, we've got the regular one, and then we've got the shiny that's a lighter version, and it's cool, it's cool. I love it. Like I said, I just love being able to see the shiny Pokemon for the new Pokemon that have come out. I also got a shiny Flittle evolution of that thing. Blank on names. But yeah, Flittle, basically, I want to hopefully understand what Flittle is and why it turns into the ostrich Cleopatra looking thing, but it does. And so when I was looking for Flittle, that one popped up on the map like all the time as mass outbreaks, all the time, everywhere. But thankfully there was one time it popped up in the desert, and that was the easiest because, you know, they spawn out, and then like the desert has like nothing. It's easy to like see contrast. I'm basically seeing yellow everything and a pink bottom and whatnot, and then I'm looking for instead like yellow and then black or something, and eventually I find it, and then I evolve it. It looks freaky. The original, you know, the regular one looks freaky. It's a freaky Pokemon, what can I say? But that's why I like it. It definitely is different. It's like, oh man, it's all frilly, it's balloony, I don't know, it's interesting. It's a freaking ostrich, I love it. They were giving me jump scares, just charging at me, but yeah, craziness right there with that. And then there's also, you know, like the evolutions roaming around in this game, and there was a Sylveon little mass outbreak that I had gone to and also got shiny Sylveon there. And like I said, took a sec, but not terribly long, and then eventually you just run into the shiny Pokemon. You better keep your eyes peeled, because they're out there. And then the last thing I hope to hunt again or something is try and find a shiny Citadel. I think this is the best. I think Cetitan's shiny is the best in the game. There's so many cool shiny Pokemon though. Like the shiny form for Toadscruel and stuff is really awesome. I would love to have a shiny Farigiraf. Man, I'm so excited to start shiny hunting more and more. But yeah, this is why I wanted to make the video, is just kind of talk about it. Because like I said, it's very kind of just exciting and whatnot. So hopefully you're also getting some good experiences. I'd love to hear from you about your experiences, your shiny Pokemon you've got, anything like that. I think it'd be cool. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.